Really appreciate you again taking time out of your busy day to come join us in something that we think will define the next 50 years in human infrastructure. Today we're talking about episode 3, the disappearing. The humans inside the system. I think the purpose of this chapter is really where the audience stops hearing about systems and starts seeing themselves. I think as we go through our stories and our systems and our chapters, you're going to start thinking about you. I see myself in that. I see my family member. I see my aunt and my uncle. We need to start thinking about each other. And so this chapter is where the audience really starts to have an emotional turning point. It's not about fear. It's about recognition. It's about human recognition. Somewhere along the way, we lost sight of each other. So today we're going to be talking about Mary. And I think people will really resonate with Mary's story. So it's not about broken people and it's not about weak people. It's not about failures. It's just about humans trying to survive silently inside systems that were never truly designed to see them. The student smiling while quietly drowning in pressure. The parent holding everyone together while falling apart internally. The employee showing up every day while emotionally exhausted. The provider, a lot of you, wondering what happened to the patient who never came back. I was working with Jay. Where did he go? The human being nobody realized was slowly disappearing. And I think the hardest part is this, that most people do not collapse publicly. They disappear quietly first. Mary, where's Mary go? She used to sit over there. Why don't we notice when something happens that not only affects us, but affects everyone around us? People just quietly disappear. I think we have to get back into what we're building out is really within inside the human infrastructure. The Lighthouse Immersion Experience is human recognition. This is for the people who learned how to suffer invisibly. People who kept functioning long enough for everyone else to assume they were okay. Yeah, I'm fine. Just tired today, or no, just busy, lots going on in my mind. No, everything's fine. But it wasn't. They don't want us to know it wasn't, but who would? And again, this is for the student carrying pressure alone and the mother silently overwhelmed and the executive quietly burning out, the teenager afraid to speak, the provider emotionally exhausted while still trying to care. We're doing so much nowadays. When is it our turn? When is it our time? Because nobody wanted to disappear. The world just became too busy for anyone to recognize that they were fading. The realization I noticed a long time ago, and hopefully we can bring back this feeling that this is where everything happened across universities, across the corporations, across the hospitals, families, communities. We know the world built systems for performance, for the analytics, the operations, the compliance and technology and growth. But almost nobody ever built systems designed to recognize the human struggle, recognize the people inside those big crystal palaces and large universities and large corporations have the world's best systems, but none of the systems were for the people. So nobody really designed the human struggle orally. We are here to see that, to help you see that. Not before crisis, not before the burnout, not before the isolation, and more importantly, not before they disappear. I think the realization became the foundation for building through the Lighthouse Immersion Experience. Keep in mind the most important things to remember. It's not another app. It's not another platform. It's not another disconnected service that really doesn't do anything. It's not a magic shot, not a magic pill, nothing that doesn't connect anything to anything. But we've developed a human infrastructure layer, the missing layer, designed to help people feel seen earlier. We need to see them, we need to hear them. So we're building out a connected human to human network of listeners, connected to providers, connected to institutions and the guides are our ambassadors, roaming aimlessly, looking for people, searching for people, and within communities and supported pathways. We're all working together now before crisis begins. We can't wait for something to happen and then try to fix it. Can't put that genie back in the bottle. The Lighthouse Immersion Experience exists to help create visibility, earlier connection, earlier intervention. So people no longer have to disappear unnoticed inside the massive systems that we built. How can that happen? How can we let people silently sit and suffer? We have to really become accountable not only for ourselves, but more importantly for them. So I think if we come back with any thought from this little discussion we're having today and all the other ones, what if humanity could recognize struggle earlier? What if people did not have to vanish quietly before someone noticed they were hurting? What if that future care begins before crisis?